Toot toot toot-leo.
This is Glenn Baker reporting. I have a shocking announcement. We're starting to see an alarming number of cats that talk, dance, and sing. You heard that correctly. This strange occurrence seems to once again be centered at Oliveira Elementary, where they have already been dealing with an infestation of pirates. Witnesses report sightings of feline dance parties.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well.
Experts believe that if a crooning cat named Dino can be found and returned to his stage in his own world, all other talking cats will follow. We'll be right back.
When that warm, buttery scent hits the air, you know it's time for Papita popcorn.
We love Papita popcorn.
Papita popcorn not sold in stores or anywhere in reality. Cats do not talk.
Lights on, tail up, it's showtime. Every cat loves a smooth meow and the crowd is perfect tonight. I've been a headliner here at Oliveira for 15 years and I love this gig. Every day is different. Every cat and kitten is unique. Sometimes they might end up chasing their tails all day, but I keep my claws sharp, my wits even sharper, and I'm ready for anything. You may not recognize me right now, but I'm sure you know some of my greatest hits, such as Ain't That a Swish Through the Hoop? You Make Me Want to Count to 10 in 7 languages, Return to Me My Mango, and Let's Stop the Riftin' and Let's Go a Thriftin'. I've been working on my newest album my whole life. It's called Kids, Job, and Friends. I believe it is truly my greatest achievement. You may think I'm all purr and no growls, but sometimes I sure can get my hackles up. Like when I'm out there driving, trying to get to where I need to go, and someone cuts in front of me, it makes me want to hiss. But then I think I don't like it when people hiss at me, so I relax and remember to take it slow. Cats like me always keep it cool. Still, when life gives you a hairball, it may take more than just hacking it up to make you feel better. Catching my drift? When I hurt my hind leg, I was bummed, baby, but then I realized I can handle this. Life finds a way. And I've got 9. I always land on my feet. What can I say? It's a talent. While I may not actually be a singer, I just play one on TV, I can be a great resource. Want to do some collaging? Maybe start eating more greens? Put your paws up and follow me. After all, it ain't mischief making, it's entertaining. Meow!
And now, presenting the next masked reader. Dino. Baloney. Henry P. Received and decoded by John Scieszka. Visual recreation by Lane Smith.
Last Tuesday morning at 8:37 a.m., Henry P. Baloney was finally late for class once too often. "That's it," said Miss Bugscuffle. Permanent lifelong detention unless you have one very good and very believable excuse. Well, I would have been exactly on time, said Henry. But I misplaced my trusty Zimulus. Then I, found it on my deskie. But someone had put my deskie in a Taraku. The Taraku drove me right here to Skola. But then it drove right past. I grabbed my Zimulus and jumped out. But I jumped smack in the middle of a Razo launch pad. I used my Zimulus to pop open the escape porto, but it turned out to be a porto into the next Razo blasting off. I jammed the Razo controls with my Zimulus so I could land behind Skola and still be on time. But I jammed the wrong Batuna and ended up on the planet Astrosus. I entertained the Astro guys with my very funny Pixas, but they decided my Pixas and I would be entertaining to eat. I changed their minds with geograms and calculations so fantastic they crowned me Kuningus of the whole planet. But I forgot the Astrosus word for thank you and accidentally used the word for doofbrain. Oops. I foiled their plan to disintegrate me by plugging their plaza with my Zimulus. But they made a new plan to send me back in a sign flosser. To fracass our Skola. I erased the sign flosser fracass instructions, but I also erased the sign flosser portal lock and shell. I dropped like an Uyarak. I was only 3 seconds away from Zerkwatzen all over the Spielplatz. Not even my trusty Zimulus could save me. So what did you do? Said Miss Bugscuffle. How could you possibly save yourself? I suddenly remembered that falling bodies obey the law of gravity. And I haven't learned the law of gravity yet. So I stopped and came to Skola. All of which made me exactly 7 minutes late this annual. Henry P. Baloney, said Miss Bugscuffle. That is unbelievable, but today's assignment is to compose a tall tale. So why don't you sit down and get started writing? I'd love to, said Henry, but I seem to have misplaced my Zimulus. Afterward, this transmission was received directly from deep space. Once the signals were decoded, it became clear that this was a story about a life form similar to many Earthlings. Even more amazing was the discovery that the story is written in a combination of many different Earth languages, including Latvian, Swahili, Finnish, Esperanto, and Inuktitut. Who knows why?